6 a.m. ISKCON Temple, a place I am told I will find TBZ Band Baajaa Bride ki Agli Dulhan. No, she isn't a sadhvi, but an earnest believer in the great philosophy of Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. So, no bickering about the early call time today, because this one already feels surreal.
Hare Krishna, my name is Srishti. I am 28 years old. I am a civil engineer by qualification and recently have completed my MBA from the Indian School of Business, Hyderabad. I am very passionate about my work and Lord Krishna. I am very spiritual and I belong to a small nuclear cosmopolitan family, and our whole family we follow the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. Bharat had come to meet me at the ISKCON temple. He came and gave a little tap on my shoulder and I was quite startled at that moment. Then we moved out of the puja area and I showed him around the temple. I also took him to the mini Vrindavan garden which has been recreated at the ISKCON temple, and it was an apt place for me to discuss and open out my heart to him.
Wow, quiet, peaceful, beautiful. So Srishti, I caught you at a point where your dedication, your passion, your longing, everything for Krishna himself was just so evident that I was kind of left a little spellbound myself, looking at you. So I would like to know who Srishti is.
But I am a very passionate person. Anything I take up, I'm a go-getter. I love to work and I strive for excellence. But this is a side of me which very few people, very few close friends and my family knows about. To the world, I am that same tomboy who grew up as a tomboy. I aspire to be a businesswoman and I am very career-oriented and ambitious person. So that is the outlook which the world knows me as. But yes, this is my passion. Krishna is my passion.
Since when has this been going on between you and Krishna? And how did it all start, your practice of Krishna consciousness in the first place?
So Krishna consciousness literally means love and devotion towards Krishna.
Right.
And being as people feel that I'm emotionally inexpressive, this is the purest form of my love and devotion. He's my first love.
Correct.
That's how I'd say.
So now, coming back to my order of preference, my reason for being here, Srishti, Krishna, and then one more gentleman who we are yet to discover, yet to know about. So please tell me about the man in contention here.
I met Sumit before I fell in love with Krishna. I've known him for the past 12 years.
So this one's a longer affair then,
yes,
safe to say.
I met Sumit way back in 2001 in college. So throughout college, while we used to hang out together, we were just good friends and everybody thought that, Sumit is in love with me and he would pursue me further, but nothing of that sort happened. It was only when recently in 2010, when I was pursuing my MBA and I had gone to Hyderabad, Sumit just flew down that very week, the first week I was at Hyderabad, and he gave me this whole business presentation as to why he's the right guy for me and why I should consider him. Only because he's known me for the past 12 years and has been in love with me for the past 10 years. And I wouldn't consider him while he has given up smoking and he has given up eating meat as well, and he's turned a complete vegetarian for me. So that is when I realized that yes, like when I was thinking of why I fell in love with Krishna also, because how do you fall in love with someone? Only when you know that person completely, only when you understand that person and you get that same reciprocation. And that is exactly how I was feeling about Sumit at that point. It just took me such a long time to realize that.
What I want to know now is why Band Baajaa Bride?
But as I've mentioned, that I've been always career oriented or into my Krishna consciousness, that I've never really given attention to my looks.
Okay.
And even when I was pursuing an MBA in the last whole year, I've gained a lot of weight. And it really never bothered me.
Fair.
But only the last time, and I was really happy that Sumit has accepted me for what I am. But only recently, when he came down to Bombay, and we were discussing on the wedding preparations, he mentioned one thing specifically, is that I have put on a lot of weight and I really need to work on it. To be honest, at that point, it felt like somebody has just pointed out my biggest limitation to me, and I didn't know what to do. And as I always share everything with my mom, I discussed it with her, and that's when she suggested that I should write down to ban Baajaa Bride, and if I really want to make that difference in my look and I'm serious about losing weight, I would need professional help, and that's where ban Baajaa Bride came into the picture.
कितने दिन है आपकी शादी को?
48 days.
48 days. Well, we don't have much time at hand, and I do understand your concern and Simit's concern. So yes, weight will be watched into. I am a little bit jittery, but then I believe in one thing, that nervousness is good. You know, when you're a bundle of nerves, somehow great results come out of it. And we will ensure that you're fitter, better in all aspects than you are right now. And if I may say so, on the day of your wedding, you are going to be simply beautiful.